Hello everyone, I'm Joanne and welcome to my craft room. I hope you've been enjoying the wonderful cards this week from Spellbinders' new collection designed by BB Cameron called BIBI'S Hummingbirds. And this is the card that we are going to create today. Isn't this fun? Now, I am an affiliate for Spellbinders. If you would like to purchase this collection or any Spellbinders products, please click the link below. It does help me out a little bit. I do make a little commission. All right, let's get moving with our card. So I did a little stenciling here, and basically I just wanted to use the die cuts. We've been making paper, we've been doing specialty cards, we've been inking, we've been doing everything, right? With this set, I've been having so much fun with it, and I thought this one would be a great one just to use the die cuts with the flowers. Now, I wanted a little greenery here, and remember I showed in another, a previous video, the scrapbook page. Let me show you the scrapbook page again. I'm not doing a video on the scrapbook page, but what I wanted to do is I needed some greenery to come off of these flowers. And I'm really, the more that I look at it, I'm kind of not done with this page yet. I want to put some sparkle on it or something, but yeah, you know, but I've got the basics done with, of course, my hummingbirds and then my cute little kid right here. She is now 42. She was a year and a half here. So, and it's amazing because my 3-year-old grandson, who's almost 4, the spitting image, absolute spitting image in this picture of the two of them. So it's amazing. But anyway, I cut this out. I just cut a 5x7 piece, and I die cut this using the large die. So let me just talk to you a little bit about this. So I die cut it out of this very large die right here, okay? I only use this part. I cut a 5x7 piece of cardstock. I think I did it this way. Here we go. And I cut this out, and it just I die cut it out. Why is this not lining up? Here we go. Okay. All right, there we go. So yes, and I die cut this beautifully, and but then I had this piece right here, and I was like, wow, that is interesting. So that's where I came up with this frame for the scrapbook, because this is bigger than 5x7. I didn't want to make a bigger card than that. So that's where I came up with that for the scrapbook. But I needed this piece. I needed to cut it out again because I wanted to cut out some of the leaves. See, I've cut out a bunch there for this scrapbook page and the card that we're going to make today. So that's what I was getting at. I just die cut one out of the green so that I could cut it up. And so that is what I've done there. And I have some of the birds already cut out, but we're going to do some more, of course. And let's just start. Let me get some ink over here. Yeah. I'll just get some blue ink, and let's just go ahead and start inking our envelope and the inside of the card. So let me take this out of here. This is like when I start to design something, I use an envelope and I put my pieces in here as I cut for my card that I'm designing. I cut for the part that I'm going to film for you guys. So that's how that goes. So this time I want to come up the side of this wonderful envelope with this pretty centerpiece right here, the splatter. Okay, now if you're afraid of getting ink on either side, let me show you what to do. Get a piece of scrap paper, and it really doesn't matter what size, but go ahead and block it off like that. Okay, and you should do pretty well that way. I know I do. So I'm just going to tape this down just like that. Really easy peasy, okay? Easy peasy stuff here. There we go. Let me get a brush. And I'm just going to apply some pretty blue ink because I did like a blue base, 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. I did a black layer, and then we go ahead and do some stenciling on some white. And this time I am gonna, I don't know. No, it's okay. A lot of my ink pads are drying out, and that's okay. I swore I was going to use them until they dried out, and then I was going to throw them away. And I have some ink spots and such. So we'll just go ahead and add a little bit of color. That is so light. I don't want that to be that light. Let me go ahead and change colors. Let's go to a darker blue. This is like a bluish green. Too light, okay? So you'll watch me just make lemonade out of lemons, right? Now I can see it better. Yeah, that was just too light for me. And see, now I don't have to worry. I have my little pieces here, and I can just kind of have fun with my brush, just like that, okay? Ah, that looks so much better. Now I'm just going to extend this up, and I'm just going to come over some of those spots. It really, seriously, guys, don't take pains with it. It's fine. It's just splatter, just to decorate. Awesome. Absolutely wonderful. All right, let's move this aside. And then let's go into the part that is the bottom of the card. And I'm going to just use a little piece of tape here. I'm going to tape this onto this paper. And I'm going to get my stencil. And I'm going to take my splatter right there. And you know, if you wanted to, if you're, you know, afraid that you're going to, you know, come up there, just mask it off. That's all. Just put your paper there with your tape. You're good to go. All right, here we go. I've been having fun doing a lot of ink blending with this set. I guess it's because it comes, you know, you can order the stencil. And I think the stencil is a lot of fun. I've said this in another video. I love that there's actually 3 stencils on this one. And because of the way that it is, okay, it's not like you have to be very precise with it, you know, because it's splatter. So you just make splatter, you know. So that's fun. All right, there's that. Let me just peel all of this off, get this aside. And let's go ahead and attach this to the front, or I'm sorry, to the inside of our card right here. This piece is 4 3/4 by 3.5. I use Neenah white cardstock. There's a link below if you want to try it. Very inexpensive, and you get a lot of it. At least this is what I'm using for right now. I'll say that. Wonderful. Okay, now I want a piece of black, because what I want this to do is to pull the beaks. We're going to cut the little beaks out, but I wanted to pull the beaks in, like, I just didn't want just black here, but it kind of helps it, along with the sentiment, kind of stand out a little bit. We can go ahead and place this onto the card front. This is 5 3/8 by 4 1/8. 5 3/8 by 4 1/8. You could use any layers that you want. I know some of you have the wonderful dies that do the layering for you. And I think that's wonderful. So you could just use what you have there. All right, now this piece is 5 1/4 by 4, and as you see, we have a very thin layer of black, but it really allows it to stand out. So let's go ahead and do a little bit more stenciling on this. I'll move my card base to the side. And I just want to take my little splatter here, down the edge on the outside. There we go. Not going to worry about that because that is scrap paper, but I am going to put one of my I better use both of them on this one, right? Because I have that down there, huh? So we can do that. We'll just layer that on top of each other and just block that out so I don't make a big boo-boo, right? Okay, a little bit more ink. I love to do my envelopes and the inside of my cards, and then I like to work on the outside. I don't know, I think some people do it the other way. They work on the outside, put that together, and then they do the envelope and the inside of the card at the end. I kind of like when I'm done with the outside, I'm like, wow, look, I'm done. So I know I better get the stuff done, you know, all the other little stuff done also. Because I might not, you know, and that was one thing when I got into card making. I was like, I will always add an envelope. I will just not have a pile of cards with no envelopes. Adorable. Absolutely adorable. That is absolutely perfect right there. Now, I want to go ahead and do You Brighten My Day. I'm going to get my positioner here so that I get it straight, okay? Use any positioner that you have, or you could just go ahead and freehand it. But I just know me only too well. I'm not too good with that. You know, I'm not too good with getting things straight, right? These are some of the best quality photopolymer stamps I have ever touched. They are very solid. They don't get wonky, you know. So I have to admit, absolutely wonderful quality. Okay, I'm just going to place this here, and I'm going to look here. Now, I have a Cricut Joy. I said this in another video. I have a Cricut Joy mat because it's from so long ago, before they made sticky mats for many of the positioning devices or stenciling or whatever. So yeah, I would always suggest you purchasing a sticky mat if you want that. I use the magnets too. Okay, now I'm going to pick that up. I'm looking at my grid. There's grid over here. Yes, I'm straight. We're good. All right, a little black ink. See, and if I wasn't, I would go ahead and reposition it. And now, because I'm using this, if it's a little light, go back over and just make it a little bit crisper. That's perfect, right? And then it's in the right spot. So any tool that you like for a positioning device, I think is a must-have in your craft room. Some people are asking me, like, what do you need to start out with? You definitely need a trimmer, okay? Find one that you really like and just, yeah, just, you know, use it. There's many on the market. Okay, now let's go ahead and do some die cutting, okay? So I have two of these. I have wings. In the other videos you saw that one bird, I like to put two wings on it. So I need one more wing, and I need flowers and a bunch of stuff to cut out here. I want to just cut my one wing right here. Let me get my die cuts out. And just to cut the one wing, see that it's all hooked together. I just place this like right here, just like that. And just give it, actually, you know what? I need tail feathers. I need two tail feathers right there and a wing. Oh, I better get another piece, right? I'm just using some scrap that I had. I'm using my little one, the little die cutter. I might switch to the big one because I have some mini pieces to cut, right? Okay, there's that. There's some tail feathers. Now I have a line right there. See, I must have scored it and then it's a bad piece. So, okay, I just switched to the big one. We've got a lot to run through. We got to do the little beak here with the little head on black. And on this bright green, I want to do one wing. I need to do the little heads and some leaves, okay? I'm going to do a little pink here for that little stamen. We'll run that through again. We already did the tail feathers. And then here is part of the flower. And let's see if we can get this on here too. The other part of the flower. Wonderful. Okay, so look, I've got a bunch of pieces on here. That's why too, I think, honest to goodness, it's really best to just get the big machine. And I was trying to save space on with the camera here for you guys to see a little bit better, but we would have wound up running that through a million times and just, yeah. So now I need another flower. But I have to admit, sometimes when I'm designing, I keep the little one right next to me because I run things through and then I pull them back out and then I don't want them, you know, that kind of thing. So I don't know, I use them both. Put the little stamen. We need another one of those. And then we need another one of these pink ones. So 2 of these. Now we've already got 2 of the little beaks with the heads attached. Okay, so we don't need that one. And let's see, we have a wing here. That one wing that I wanted, that extra one. That's good. Right here. And let's see, we have the 2 little heads. This came out really wonderful. Get my little pieces off. And look at their little green eyes. Almost looks like evil, right? Don't say that about a cute little hummingbird, right? Oh my goodness. But that little head just sticking up at me, I was like, oh. Now I want 2 of these leaves, right? Yeah, just 2 of the larger leaves. Okay. And let's go ahead and cut this out again. And honest, guys, these are scraps. Scraps of yellow, pinks, and a darker pink. Just scrap. We're just going to make a pretty flower. All right, wonderful. Well, you know, in yesterday's video, I'll say that in yesterday's video, I said that I had one more card to make, and it was going to be this card. So last night I was watching TV, and then I'm always thinking about stuff, and I thought about another card. So I'm going to make one more video after this one with this collection. So let's see, you'll have this card, 3, 4 cards, I think, in 4 or 5 videos I'll have. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, yes, there'll be 5 videos with this collection, so I think you guys will have a lot of fun with it. Okay, I believe we're die cut. That was nice. Yeah, I came up with another idea in my head, so I was like, oh, let me do that. Let's go ahead and start to put our cute little birds together. So we'll just do like we have been doing. I love this Gina K Connect. I need to fill my bottle up. I've used a ton of this. And now what happens is you get the outline, okay, of the bird around the head. Isn't that cute? So whatever color that you use, now I'm going to use this beachy blue. And I'm going to put that right there. Now what we're going to do is take their little faces. And now we're going to get the little black eye because of that being black. And it's not going to look so spooky with that green eye. And we're just going to match that up. And watch its little face come. Isn't that cute? Look at its little face come right together. Oh my goodness. I've said that with this entire collection. It's very, very cute. And I think I've given you guys a lot of great ideas, at least I hope I have, on how to use it. You know, so I wanted to do, you know, a video with just die cuts. And of course, the scrapbook page is die cuts, so, you know, you can have at it with that too. Okay, so this pink one, let's see, well, oh, these are going the other way. Okay, so this one is going to get the 2, like that. And we'll stick these guys together. Just a little glue right there. And just stick these together. They have a little separation at the top. Little glue right there. So yeah, I put the birds together a lot in the videos. You know, I never know if maybe somebody new is catching the last video that I've done, you know, and is like, oh, she already had everything together, you know, but there's plenty. I put them together in almost every video just in case. Just in case you're new to my channel. And if you are new, please subscribe. I really do appreciate that. So let's go ahead and put this here. Now, I will be doing releases for Spellbinders whenever that they ask me to. So, and you know what? I have to admit, this next release, I've already got it here. I'm not working on it yet because I'm still working with this. But it will challenge me. Something I've never done before. And I'm going to go ahead and make 6 projects with it, if not more. So, you'll watch me learn as I go, right? Look at how cute. Did you watch these two come together? You know, like the snowmen, they named Chili and Freezy. These little guys need like a name. I don't know, Lucy and Ethel, or I don't know, something. You know, they need... They need a cute little name. I don't know. Yeah, so that's what I think. Okay, now the little pink ones right here, I want to put the little stamens in. Where'd the other one go? Right here. Okay, let me get this out of the way. And this, you want to put the glue on the top because you're going to go ahead and put it, you're going to mount it to the back of this. Okay, just like that. And then I'm going to go ahead and put some type of a foam dot, whatever you have to pop something up. So let's get that ready. And now let's get the other one ready. Yeah, I came up with another idea last night for a card, and I was like, oh, okay, before I start, I don't want to have like 2 or 3 collections going on at the same time to design. So like I wanted to finish one and then move to the other. All of my, let's wait to put the greenery on that. And then these guys we can put a little bit on the sides here, or just cut a little piece of whatever that you have. I just make my own. And I'm just going to be popping these up. Everything now is popped up. We want everything to be popped up now. So we'll put those aside. And let's get these little guys with some dimension on them. This way then we're ready to totally, I think we can take one of those at the bottom there. There we go. That has that little flat edge. I think that'll fit in there good. Okay, and then this one, I'll take another one of those. Did I make another? Yes. I am so happy that spring is here. I am so happy for warm weather. Makes me feel better. Okay, there's that. Now, let's talk about our greenery. right? So I told you, you know, I just cut this out because I was using this for pieces for the scrapbook page, and then again for this. So what I'm going to do, see this little trail right here of greenery? I'm just going to snip it out of here the best I can, and we'll worry about making it look pretty in just a moment. Okay, and I don't need a big piece, so I'm going to cut this in half. So I think I'll just cut that right there. Okay, and this is what I came up with. Let's see, that's good for the flower. Let me go ahead and round this out. Just do a little snipping, you know, really not fussy cutting, okay? Just kind of make things look good. So there's that, you know, where it doesn't have like little pieces hanging off or sharp edges, you know, or half cuts or something like that. I'm going to leave this up here because I might attach that to the back there. So that would give me a nice area for glue. Okay, now I want to look, let's bring our card base in. Or not the base, I'm sorry, the white part that we did. And I think we're about ready to place our, yes, cute. Isn't that adorable? Oh, that's so adorable. Just let's place our, as soon as you put these little guys on paper, it's a happy day, right? That is so stinking cute. And now we're going to put this one. And I'm going to overlap this one onto the part that we stenciled, just like that, okay? Now, I want to look at my greenery. I just kind of want to place what's going to go on here. So I think we'll do that, right? And then I think we could, this can come over here. Yes, that would be whoop, I'm sorry, I had it upside down. This goes toward the green, okay? Let's go ahead and create this little stem. So now there's a lot of other things that you can cut out of there if you'd like, and place that together also. Just have fun. So there we go there, okay? Now, let me go ahead and put this here. Okay, and I'm just going to take this little piece and I'm going to just place it between my stems, or I'm sorry, between my leaves right there. See, and you can't see it. Okay, squeeze that in just a little tighter on that edge, right? Ooh, just, yeah, make sure you can't see it, okay, because you don't want that to, okay, we're good. Now I'm going to place this right. Do you see that I did that upside down? Were you screaming, Joanne, you put it on upside down? I'm sorry. That goes like this. Did you? I was saying the greenery comes out of the bottom of the flower. This is the top of the flower where the pink connects to. Oh, how funny. And yes, and I put it on, I absolutely, right, you watched me do it right in front of you. There we go. Okay, isn't that cute? Okay. Now let's put the pink. Like the little birds are flying in to get their drink from their flower, right? They get their nourishment from these flowers. Just like that. Isn't that adorable? Oh my goodness. Okay. Now let's see if I can do this one properly without telling you one thing and doing another. Okay. I'm going to attach that just like that. So just a little glue out here. Hey, it's real here, okay? It's real. It is real. There we go. Now, let me get a little foam right here. Wonderful. And let's just take a look here. And you know what? I need to place my pink one on this one first. Let's do that. And then I can place the yellow. So I kind of want the bird taking its drink, and then we'll put that right there. Oh my goodness. Perfect. Okay, now we're going to take our leaves, our larger leaf, because there's a lot of leaves on these And we're going to place it right there on these vines. You know, just like I'm trying to mimic this right here. So right off of the vine, I'm going to put a big leaf. Just like that. Oh my goodness, that's so perfect. Here we go. Look, now we're going to attach this to the front of our card, and we're done. Because we already have the inside completed and the envelope. Thank you so much for watching my series with BIBI'S Hummingbirds, designed by BB Cameron. I hope you are enjoying watching me create and have fun with every single bit of this creation. Now there are others, you know, there are other parts to all of this set. Okay, these are just the 3 things that I elected to for them to send me: the die set, the stamp set, and the stencils. And that's what I'm working with. There's a whole collection. Check it out at Spellbinders, and just shop my link. Just click on the link and you could check out the entire collection. Thank you so much for your orders. I really do appreciate you guys. All right, thanks again, and I'll see you next time with one more card with this collection.